Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, and I want to get into today, just the unrighteous, kingdom, and how, the system, is so warped and perverted, especially, amongst our people, the so-called white man. Well, we have to understand he's an Edomite. Okay, according to the Bible, and this man is fully against righteousness of any kind, and he established, America as if it was standing on righteous morals, the country of God, but as, this thing plays out, it's plain to see, that this society has just become more and more wicked and more adverse to righteousness, man. Okay, now, amongst, our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true Israelites, this devil, has a special form of oppression, and one of the main forms of oppression is to put the woman, over the man. As the scriptures say, the Lord will do a new thing in the earth, and the woman will compass a man. Well, in this society, especially amongst the so-called black community, the woman is the head of the house. And not only is she the head of the house, she's not held accountable, for a lot of her actions. She gets incentives to be irresponsible, and pretty much Esau has created a monster, with the nigger woman. A major part of Eve, conduct is because this system gives her incentives, to wild out. She has incentives to be rebellion. She pretty much enjoys all the privileges, certain privileges in this society based on her rebellion, to Yahweh Bashem Al Shah by being out of order, by not being under the Israelite man, and it seems like the more hell, that she puts on the so-called black community, she gets rewarded, she gets perks, and this is an example. All right, now you have this woman here pretty much smothered, her baby. Okay, but guess what? She got off. She got off, man. All right, this is pure wickedness, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear this, man. The El Kazak sent this in the group chat, and I want y'all to hear this, man. This is complete wickedness, man. All right, let's let it play.
Ruled within the last hour that Daisha Lacey did not commit a criminal act of neglect that resulted in her 2-month-old baby's death. Lacey allegedly admitted in a police interview that she smothered her child while she was high on meth and tired. She allegedly put a pillow on the baby's face to make her stop crying. Lacey's other daughter, who was only 3 at the time, testified that she saw her mom put a pillow on her baby's face. But there was no medical or physical evidence presented at trial to show that the baby was smothered or that she died from suffocation. The judge said that the charges were not appropriate in this case.
Court accordingly enters judgment of not guilty, reluctantly. I do hope that you will take the opportunity to get the counseling that you need, to get the counseling for the children that you need, that you learn from this behavior, and hopefully the rest of the community learns from this behavior, that you cannot go out and party on the weekend. and be with children. Play may not have been a safe place to
The toxicology report did show meth in Daisha Lacey's system, but Judge Mark Stoner said if she had been charged with reckless homicide or involuntary manslaughter, he could have found her guilty. But she's not guilty of neglect of the dependent, resulting in death. Daisha Lacey has been...
That's some bullshit, man. Now, the thing is, she was charged with child neglect of a dependent that led to death. Okay, and she smothered the child, man. But she came home after the club, doped up. Okay, whatever. Came home, smothered the child, and she admitted that she did it. And she said she was on meth and she was tired. Okay, and even the 3-year-old, her other daughter, the 3-year-old, all right, testified against the mother like, yeah, this bitch did it. You know, the 3-year-old, goddamn. The 3-year-old testified, goddamn. You know, is this the goddamn Twilight Zone, man? Okay? This is absolutely crazy, man. Okay, and then not only is she going to get off, he's talking about she need counseling and so she can be a better mother. So here it is, this 3-year-old done testified against her mother, okay? And you're going to put this mother back over that 3-year-old? Like Eve not going to have no animosity, ain't going to have no grudge? This is some bullshit, man. This fucked up. What? Oh, man. And then you wonder why nobody feels sorry for Eve, man. You know, no one feels sorry for Eve, man. You know, Eve loved to try to play the victim, and now this is why the earth is not feeling sorry for Eve, man. You know? This is fucked up, man. And it just gets some precepts, man. Because, let's go here. It's just an unrighteous kingdom, man. You know, it's just an extremely unrighteous kingdom, man. And Esau has turned the nigger woman into a monster, man. Okay? And this is why the nigger woman is in the state that she in, because she's allowed to just run amok in the earth, man. This is Book of Habakkuk chapter 1 verse 4 said, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth not go forth. For the wicked do compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. And let's read this in the NLT. Habakkuk 1:4 in the NLT. The law has become paralyzed. And it's talking about the law of the scriptures, man. Because this is a murderer. That's a murderer. Okay, this is out, you know. The law has become paralyzed and there is no justice in the courts. Okay, because in this same court system, let's say it's a man that's on child support, and let's say he loses a job and he's in between job and he's looking for another job. So it's been a month and a half and he hasn't found, you know, any work. And let's say he's on the way to an interview because he's behind on child support. And let's say he's on the way to an interview and he gets pulled over and they run his name in and they see, you know, that he's behind, and now he has a warrant because he's behind on child support. So they take him to jail. So now the opportunity to find, he has no opportunity to find work, but child support is still going up. He has no opportunity to pay child support because he can't, make an income because he's in jail. Child support still going up. And then he can't get out until he pay a certain amount of the child support, but he has no means to get income because he's locked up. And then his license gets suspended. You see? These are real life scenarios, man. Just dealing with Jake, because Jake tell you their stories that they go through. You know? And this Jake they be trying. Or you have a situation, where Jake, the mother be unfit and Jake could be on point. Like Jake could have a career, he'll be established, and he has to spend thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in custody court just for an opportunity to get his child and put his child in a good environment, man. But this bitch can kill one of her children. The other child testified on this bitch that she did a 3-year-old. A 3-year-old can testify that she did it, and she gets off and then still gets to have custody of the child that testified against her, man. Man, this is goddamn crazy, man. You know? And this is why, you know, oh boy. and this is why, all right, the Lord got so much judgment, you know, that's coming to the earth, man. And this monster of the nigger woman, this monster that Esau made, got a hell of a judgment, man. You know, like in this kingdom, they've gotten away with a lot of wickedness, man. The nigger woman have gotten away with a lot of wickedness, man. Okay, the way that this generation is, this community of alphabets and, you know, serial killer niggas, degenerate niggas like Eve is responsible for a lot of that shit, man. Eve got a lot of blood on her hand, man. The average everyday Eve just walking around like, you know, she's just innocent. They got a lot of blood on their hand, man. Okay? And they've been allowed to become willful in this society. Let's get this real quick, man. This is Sirach 30:8. A horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. And Eve has been that child left to herself in this society, man. And she's become headstrong. Okay? And willful. And this is what we're witnessing, man. Okay? But the Lord gonna judge every work. Alright? But this bitch has become headstrong and willful in this society, man. To where she can do whatever and look at you like what? You know? Let's just get this and we'll end it here, man. Job 4:8. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same, man. Okay, nobody gets off, man. And we're finna see this bitch get judged, man. You know, we're finna see wickedness be judged from Esau, Edom, all right, and everyone else that's under that order of wickedness, man. You know, but that's the point, man. Shalom.